Yeah, hi folks, my name's Brad Van Hoos. I'm from Belleville, Illinois. And this is probably one of the most serious videos that I've ever made or published. But it's in regards to the recent appointment to law enforcement coordinator for the U.S. Attorney, a guy named Tom Capitelli. First of all, I would like to ask the state U.S. Attorney, Stephen Weinkauf, if he had even done a background check on former Caseyville Chief Tom Capitelli. I can't believe he was vetted on a federal level. I think if you go back to his first police officer job in Sauget, where he assaulted a woman who was handcuffed, who ended up suing Sauget, and they settled with her, to his days of suing the Collinsville Police Department just to get his job. Okay, he failed 2 psychiatric evaluations in the interview process, and he did exactly a month later, after the evaluation, he did exactly what the psychiatrists were afraid he would do. Unfortunately, in the interim time, after the assault on this woman, and while he was in the process of suing Collinsville to get hired, then the woman sued after. The suit was filed after he got hired in Collinsville, so nothing was ever done about it. I'd like to point out that he had been in Washington Park under former Chief Bob Romanek, and then in Collinsville he was hired by a guy named Dave Niebuhr. Anyway, I know the vetting process is very rigid for FBI agents. I would like to know whether or not you actually conducted a background check, because I have undeniable evidence of dishonesty on Chief Capitelli's part, or Tom Capitelli's part. How he was ever appointed to this position is beyond my understanding. I still don't even understand how Capitelli was even a policeman ever anywhere. But the point is that I think there's a vetting process that has to take place, and I cannot believe, if that was actually done, that they would actually go ahead and hire this man, Tom Capitelli, to be such a high-ranking federal official. It's terrifying to me, and it also tells me that the corruption here in southwestern Illinois does extend into the federal level. I would like to point out there are a number of really good police officers that would probably do a fine job. How Tom Capitelli was chosen for this job, I'd sure like to know. But I just can't believe that even a basic background check didn't turn up some of the things I'm making you aware of, Mr. Weinhoff. So this message is for you and the U.S. Attorney's Office. And anybody who wants to give me a call, my number is 618-520-6737. I live in Belleville, Illinois, and I'm happy to put my cards on the table and show you the facts that I have about Tom Capitelli. He's a dishonest police officer, and he'll do anything to climb. And I just don't think a person of his character deserves that position. Thanks for listening. I hope to hear from somebody at the U.S. Attorney's Office about this matter.